Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. We're now into the final part of this little Weymouth series and we're onto the run. You actually join me in the middle of an easy brick session, that's why I've stopped. It's Monday, so we're about 6 days out from the actual race. So now that we're onto the run, this is probably my favourite part of every triathlon because it basically means that nothing can really go wrong from here. My biggest fear during any triathlon is to get some kind of puncture or mechanical during the bike leg and your whole day just be ruined. So now that we're onto the run, we've got the trainers on, it's all down to us now. As long as you've sort of done your nutrition and hydration properly, you should be okay. Today I'll go through all of the training leading into Weymouth, my goals for the day, and also some recent races and results that we've done along the way as well, because we're not only training for Weymouth, we're also training for London, and obviously next year hopefully a full Ironman as well. So the biggest training aspect that's actually changed is the long runs. I've really increased the distance that I've been doing. So earlier in the year I sort of capped out sort of around 90 minutes or maybe a 10 miler. So now we've been doing loads of 25 kilometre plus, 2 hour plus runs, 2 to 3 hours. Loads of it's off trail. It's obviously technically harder, also harder on the muscles and stuff like that, as the terrain's not easy to run on. And yeah, like I say, this isn't just for Weymouth, this is for London, and the overall goal of trying to do well in a full Ironman distance. I've done 4. Session that we try and get in every week is the club interval sessions on a Tuesday. It's always some kind of VO2 max or tempo. Thursdays we also do a club run, a group run, and then depending on how I'm feeling on the day, I'll either go in one of the faster groups or one of the slower groups if I'm just looking for something a little bit easier. And then yeah, into the long run on the weekend. Like I say, trying to focus on the running now, so we chucked in a couple of races. The first one was the big half in London, which was really tough. I think I ended up doing like a 1:24 low, I think it was in the end. I was aiming for something a little bit faster than that, but we got it done in the end. So that was one of the races. The second race that we did was the Milton Keynes 20 miler, which I managed in just under 2 hours and 21 minutes. Again, I was hoping for a few minutes faster, but I think just overall the weather affected me quite poorly or negatively. And both these races are quite humid. It wasn't particularly hot temperature wise. I think it was just the humidity that got to me. And also the pacing on it went out way too hard. So. Goal for the run in Weymouth is to try for the second time to break 90 minutes in a run off the bike. First time I did this was earlier this year at Grafham, very close in Nottingham. I think I did a low 1:31. And then Stafford, just because of the weather I didn't even try and run faster. Can't remember what the time was, but yeah, it'd be good to get a sub 90 off the bike. Depends how hard the bike's going to be, but I think because the run course is completely flat, I think it's slightly different this year. I think there's potential for that to happen. course itself, like I say, they have changed it, but I'm guessing it's just going to be very similar to the previous year that we did in 2019. It's completely flat. There's almost nothing to note other than the fact that the spectators along the way are really good. I think it's because of the route and the course along the beachfront. It's really easy for people to get to, so it's literally non-stop cheering the whole way. So from that side it's really good, and hopefully it'll be the same this year. One thing I might actually change for the run though is to actually take a sports bottle with me. I think at Nottingham, one of the reasons why I didn't break the 90 was because I stopped at every aid station. And if you're doing that for like 15-20 seconds, and there were quite a lot of aid stations on every loop, times 3 loops, I think it probably did accumulate quite a bit of time. So I'm thinking if I take my own water bottle or drinks, a sports drink with me with a couple of gels taped to it, and then just dunk a bit of water over my head at every aid station, I think I might be able to save a little bit of time there. And that's it for another video. I think all that's left is to go through the kit for the day, and then my nutrition and hydration plans. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.